Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, Budget and Savings with V. I'm Vonda Shourn, and on today's episode of Budget and Savings with V, Dallas, Texas flood of 2022. How to prepare for something like this. How to prepare for a disaster like this, because this was definitely a disaster that struck Texas in a major way, okay? If this has happened to you, my heart is with you. I want you to definitely look at the previous video. I'll leave it down pinned or in the description box for you. I gave out some amazing tips to help you guys, but definitely stay tuned for this video so that you can know how to prepare for next time, okay? Number one, I think everyone knows this, but we just have like this flawed thinking about homeowners insurance or rentals insurance. We always think that it's just going to be astronomical, but to stop rambling, it is. Get flood insurance, guys. There is a difference, okay? So when you typically get apartment insurance or rentals insurance, make sure you know that it covers flood, fire, make sure that it covers all those when you are getting insurance. Ask the representative, what all does this cover? Don't just say okay, because I know so many times people will just say okay, and then when something bad happens, then they call their insurance company and they're like, we don't cover that. That happened to me before when I was younger. So I am here to give you all of the tea to help you out, to not miss out, okay? Homeowners insurance does not cover flood. So if you are a homeowner, or was, because your house may have flooded, these are two companies that I found. It's called Wright National Flood and American Bankers Flood. Okay, so I'm gonna leave their information down in the description box for you to give them a call, or you can just simply get a quote online. You can do all that now on your phone. This one, if you don't hear nothing else she has to say, know your flood risk before you move into a certain neighborhood, okay? Because this can save you lots of heartache, lots of money, okay? Because this channel is all about budgeting and savings. So your girl got something for you. Look up in the Flood Map Service Center the area that you want to move in, because you don't want to be moving in the area and you may be from out of state and may not know, but hey, you don't want that to happen to you. So definitely look before you leap. Say it with me. Look before you leap, okay? Because you could be leaping into something and then regret. So let's just be proactive. That means to do everything we can in advance to try to avoid these kind of situations. Before a flood or anything jumps off or happens, take household inventory. That means take plenty of photographs, take plenty of videos. And the videos will probably be a little bit better because you can actually see things in real time. But with the videos, please don't go fast. Please be thorough, be accurate. Flip something over to the front and the back to make sure that they see the name, the brand, the make and model of things, because insurance companies don't know. And so then you're going to be upset if they give you the lowest dollar amount, because they're just going to do a Google search or do something comparable to it. But if you do something, be proactive. Take a thorough video before something happens. Put it, either save it on your phone, but I would definitely say send a copy to your email in the description box. I mean, the description or subject line, excuse me. Put what that item is, okay? And one step further, if you have a receipt, scan that receipt in with them. So, hey, don't play with your girl, okay? Because we are on it, period. Okay. You see how she got all the way off task. This one here is very imperative that before something happen again, establish an evacuation route. Number one, out your house, and number two, out the neighborhood. Most neighborhoods have at least 2 ways you can possibly get out. Know which one that floods and know which one that does not. Make sure that you at least practice at least one time to know, so that when something happens, you won't be panicking and the kids won't be panicking and all of that. Speaking of kids, teach your kids how to respond in an emergency on the phone and what they need to say. Okay, because if we're teaching these kids all these things on TikTok and how to make a TikTok dance and a trendy dance and all that, we could teach them how to speak slowly and articulate their words clearly so that the 911 representative can understand them, understand what's going on with mommy, understand what's going on with daddy, so that they can get you guys the best help just in case. Okay, make sure, this goes without saying, but make sure that you include a plan for the pets too. You know, make sure that they have their kennel that they need to be in, or is that a carriage? You need the carriage and the kennel for them. So make sure you include them in the evacuation plan as well. Also, this, I'm not even going to say that, but make sure that you have enough food for your dog and your cats. You know, when you are packing up everything for you, make sure that you have enough for them for at least 72 hours, just in case, because usually after 72 hours or a full 5 days, things kind of try to get back to normal. Sometimes it takes longer, but you typically after 72 hours can try to resume some normalcy, and you know, things like that. Prepare, like I just said, for at least a 3-day evacuation, whether it's to a hotel, a friends and family house, a shelter, something like that. Also, take it one step further to have a box that can withstand some rain. So like probably one of those tubs that you get from Target or Walmart, or you know, the Dollar General store. Get one of those and at least have 3 days worth of non-perishable foods. Okay, make sure that the foods are waterproof, because we are talking about a flood, so that that you know, will have something to eat. Sometimes, you know, during these kind of situations, it's very hard for people to eat because their emotions are running high. Sometimes their anxiety is running high. So sometimes people don't eat. I'm one of those people that do not eat during a disaster or anything like that. My nerves are just shot, so I cannot eat. But some people are the opposite. They want to eat up everything because of nervous energy. So I totally get it, totally get it. But make sure that in that container that you have some for your pets. Make sure you have the cat food and the dog food and water for them and non-perishable items. Also make sure that if the items aren't those pop lids on the canned goods, make sure that you bring a knife and that you bring like the handheld you know, can opener. You know what I'm saying, the can opener, so that you can you know, open the canned goods while you're away, because again, you're in a storm and so the power may be out. Also, you know, if you want to take this one step further, and I hope that you do, you can definitely look on Amazon and get items, you know, for hurricanes, for storms, because they have items, you know, like fans and stuff like that that could run off batteries. So definitely look on Amazon. Look for camping stuff, look for hurricane packs, look for readiness packs. They definitely have everything there. That way you will have less anxiety, less stress, because you will be prepared. And on this channel, B definitely loves being prepared in advance, okay? Last is keep your hygiene supplies in there too. Sometimes we forget because we're so used to being prepared, getting prepared, and we just think about food and water, and the kids, you know, and stuff like that. But definitely make sure that you bring that toothpaste, that toothbrush, some face towels, and some soap, you know, because you can get a bucket and take a little soap and get you a good wash off, because you don't want to be in a storm stressed and stinky, okay? And while you're at it, make sure to throw the little deodorant in there as well. If you enjoyed this content, give your girl a thumbs up, smash that like button, turn your notifications on so you don't miss a beat or when I post. Okay, guys, have a great day. Bye.